Your love is shining bright, bright like the summer sky, bright like the midnight sun. From the moon to the stars at night. Sometimes it's so
y'all with us? It is Tuesday night.
I can't help it. If I want
The night after Valentine's Day. All over the place podcast with y'all. Serious company.
You can believe that
They got a new single that just came out.
flying high over
That's
top
what y'all listen to.
so high can't see the ground.
Good, man.
Girl, me and you, let's go rendezvous on top of the moon.
Hopefully y'all went out and purchased that.
Got that booty.
Just talking a little bit.
Got that booty last night.
Let y'all jump on it.
Y'all ate chocolate. Got some chocolate. Stop faking. All that running around we did yesterday. Chocolate.
This world is crazy, crazy.
Go ahead and share the show now.
Serious company right there.
That's serious company.
They've been moving around, y'all.
That's my man John Williams.
John Williams. Never met him, but I like him.
Gotta be sitting on top of the world.
I like that little cup right there.
Swear I'll go on my way each and every day. Just to put
That's
a
my
smile
man.
on
Known
your
him for
face.
years.
Lot of moves. Super Bowl. We late. Congratulations to the LA Rams.
Ready to go with Tone?
You can believe that's true.
Tone.
Flying high
Very
on
push.
top
This
of
is
the
what I had to do
clouds.
today, y'all.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime, bitch, I push. Back straight, push. Chest up, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, all praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want the fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. Game shot, I just want the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself. I don't got no help, so I gotta push. To keep it from not working
What
out,
up, bro?
food in my mouth, bitch, I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook. Judging the way that you look. I see the hate in your eyes. You easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements. Or could cover that plane ticket. So we gon' get to this lame shit.
There we go, y'all. Share the show out now. All over the place podcast. We are here in the studio.
Yeah, we live. We had to go back to the studio. We had to make a U-turn, which sometimes in life what you had to do is make a U-turn.
You have to make a U-turn.
Make a left, make a right. But all the turns that you make is basically to just put you on the right road.
There it is.
So don't complain. Don't cry. Just dry your eyes. Like Mary J. Like Mary J. say, how's all
Yes,
the guests
indeed.
are just coming in. We like to thank everybody for sending the support and the text I sent
Yes,
out
indeed.
or the post I put up earlier. The post I put up early wasn't. I want people to understand why I put it up. I put it up because I wasn't angry.
Mm-hmm.
I put it up because I was disappointed.
Okay.
I was more so disappointed in the support that we have for us that I felt that we left out there because we got people that made arrangements. We got people that made special arrangements just to come see us and come be with us and chill. And plans got rearranged. But I do feel good because it wasn't me. It was out of my hands, but it was a learning lesson from it all.
Yeah.
And I would like to thank Post 41 for allowing us
Yes, indeedy.
the 2 times that we was able to broadcast it because we had a great time up there. And also my sister will be going back up there on May the 1st for a book signing.
Okay. Hopefully we can get in there for that
Yeah,
day.
give us some crowd.
Here
Cheers.
we
Give us
go. What's up, Tish?
Hey, Tish. We save you some gas today, girl, in that truck. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to come with us regardless. We can do it indoors, outdoors, regardless. Man, listen, we never do no complaining. We just also like to, I like to thank Deon, man, for everything that he does around here. A lot of times, y'all just think Deon just ask me questions. Shit, but Deon is a very valuable asset to, and a half and half because he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that y'all don't see. And he never complains.
Hey.
Yeah, he never complains.
So we gotta thank each other then.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of things that always happen that y'all don't be knowing about that we gotta we got to face and not let y'all know about because that's our stuff.
Man, the teamwork, man, it's hard.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Man, look, it was hard for them groups. They always got rid. Cisco said, "Fuck that." Said, fuck Drew Hill. He got on his own. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you motherfuckers be saying, "Fuck it." Cisco said, "I ain't man, Drew Hill. Fuck what you really want." He started swinging on buildings on Drew.
Right.
Drew Hill was left
He
in
went
the park.
blonde and all.
Man, he left Fat Boy in the park. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to realize that it's one thing about when you're in business with people and you're doing stuff with people. Before prayers up, we just ice breaking.
Yeah, we just ice breaking.
What's up? Aaron Donald is definitely
he's the man.
Best defensive
tackle
player in the NFL.
Period.
Ever.
I wouldn't say ever, but I'll say he's the best
now.
Now.
Before we get caught up in that, because I don't want to stir up younger.
Okay.
Because somebody told me about another guy that I was familiar with. But a lot of people, because you got to realize too. Before let's talk about the facts.
They coming in. I see him. I already see the numbers. Go ahead.
Let's talk about the facts, not emotion. A lot of times people will give opinions about players based on how much they like the person.
Okay.
Right? So that's being biased. What I'm saying to you is Aaron Donald definitely has to get his props. And a lot of people were saying, why he ain't get most valuable player in the Super Bowl? Because when Aaron Donald made some plays, they still was behind.
Right.
You see, the plays he made, they were behind.
I'm with you.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The plays that Cooper Kupp made, they went ahead.
Yeah.
So you got to understand the value of something. Yeah, you're going to make some plays, they're good, but you're still losing. Because they had 7 sacks or 9 sacks. They had 9 sacks, and they still was losing.
Right.
It took that final drive for them to go down for them to actually win.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to tell you, you can play good D and all that, but good defense is good, but good offense, great offense always beats good defense.
I'm with you on that. So did you enjoy the game?
Enjoyed the game. You know why I enjoyed the game? Because we had to watch the whole game down to a minute to see who won.
Right.
That's what made the game.
It came
good.
down to the wire.
If you had Cincinnati,
and the winner came and took the lead and won the game.
Right. And if you had Cincinnati, you actually had a chance to either tie or advance. Go ahead. So if you was betting with Cincinnati, let's talk about how I bet.
I don't know who I bet, but if I owe y'all some money, let me know. I'll send you $2.
You had Cincinnati.
And don't lie though.
You had no, you can't.
I know I had Cincinnati. I just don't know who I bet with.
One thing we learned from the day is you can't trust what a motherfucker say. We gotta go. Listen, everything from this point on will be in contract. Big homie, you got my money. Rolling. I ain't. But see, I already see everybody.
I don't know if I got no money.
I bet with the Rams. I had one bet.
Donna Douglas.
Hey, Donna, how you doing? How's everything going? Long time listener, Donna Douglas. We appreciate you for listening. Appreciate Letitia Smith for listening. Now, before we get to prayers up, because it's a lot, we're going to start off with prayers up.
Yes, indeed.
Like we always do.
Yep.
And we're going to start out.
So do you want, well, go ahead. You was about to say
prayers
something before we get to prayers up. You was about to say something.
No, I'm going to go to prayers up because this kind of urgent, because this kind of touched me
all
a little bit.
All right.
Let's go to prayers up.
Let's go right now then.
Let's go to prayers up.
All right, prayers up.
Prayers up. Prayers up. I'm going to start for somebody outside our community, but in our culture.
Yeah.
I'm going to say prayers up for Tyrese. He lost his mom today to
Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese Gibson, everybody know him.
The singer.
The singer also in several Fast and Furious, and very talented guy.
Yep.
Pepsi, Coca-Cola commercial.
Yeah, that's how he got on. That's how he got on.
Very talented guy, man. A very emotional guy. And just say, man, I know it was tough for him today losing his mom.
Yeah.
Because I lost my mom too. So, you never know how important the mom is to you. Hey, what's up, Sheena? We were just talking about prayers up. Prayers up also too for Sheena Davis for losing her dad last year, which was Louis DeWells.
Stephen Strange. Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou. One thing about a bad motherfucker, he got more than one name. see, one thing about a bad man, Louis Dewey. Man, Louis had a bunch of names because Lou could transform into a lot of different things. We also want to say prayers up for everybody who we lost to COVID.
Yeah.
And the families that suffered.
We're still working on that, Donna. We're still working on that.
I'm glad when I can come out to get some free food. Donna, you can get free food. All you have to come out first.
Right, you have to.
So you talking about the food before you get there. You ain't even came out. How the fuck you gonna eat at your house? Man, if you come see us, we always have stuff. I'm glad. Hold on for a minute. This is a guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go move on because I don't think he know we're on the air.
All right. So listen, other prayers up. We still praying for everybody that has lost somebody in COVID. We're also praying for any and everybody that's on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
We got a couple men on the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know if we know any females though.
Yeah, I know some females.
There's some females on the side.
Well, a lot of times the female. Let me tell you, I will just get back to the females, but females is the average female that gets a lot of time, like 10 years or 15 years. She either killed a dude or killed somebody, or she robbed a bank or something like that.
Okay.
Because females don't get the same unless they're on conspiracy.
Okay.
And if they're on conspiracy or something like that, then they receive it. But other than that, the judge kind of goes lenient because they know they be mothers and all that.
Yeah.
So the same thing that a dude might get 8 years, a woman might get 4.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah. So they're a little lenient on the women,
right,
which is good.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And a woman has to burn all the bridges before
to get that long time.
Yeah. Nobody cares about her family gone. She'd have crossed them. She'd have sucked a rack of dick.
Oh my God.
That's see that, man, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about a woman, when a woman get to doing bad, man, she lose her morale, her dignity. She'll lose her dignity because she runs out
early tonight.
She runs out with the options
to
maneuver with that dude. He lose all this money. He start, man, I'm start boosting, start robbing, he start doing a lot of different things for him to get some money. He start selling dope. Or hey, Mike Jackson,
Mike?
how you doing? Also said a shout out to the Jackson family. Come on, we get that still shout out.
He said, Roland said that his main man or his man Andre Green passed with it. So prayers up on Andre Green and his family.
Hey, give us a little bit more detail. Where is Andre Green from? Roland?
Yeah,
is he from Northeast, Southeast? Let us know. Give us a little detail because a lot of time people be saying, I don't know Roland, but when you say where you're from, Southeast or something. But man, shout out to Roland Green's family.
Yes, indeed.
Because Roland Green is no longer here with us, and what he has left behind is a family who's grieving.
Yep.
So a lot of times people say, man, rest in peace, Roland, but you got to look at the people who are here behind to pay for the stuff, they're here behind to grieve.
Yeah.
They're here behind to take
Northeast.
from Northeast. Okay, that's our homie.
Right.
Yeah, they give us that. Yeah, we ain't got to say exactly where
Andre Green.
Andre Green.
Shout out his family, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to the Jacksons for losing their brother and Meechy Meech and Dre Jack.
Yep. And the father.
Yep. Yeah. Joe Jackson.
Yep.
Also, we lost. Who did we also lose this year?
Man, we lost a lot of people this year.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people, and we running behind from dates, from changing. From this time, we appreciate everybody who tunes in every time we get on, because man, we've been shifting gears, we've been moving here to there, and this place to that place, till people actually still with like, what y'all on Mondays, y'all on Tuesday, but I'll tell you what up.
Monday and Thursdays is our night,
man.
Just so y'all know.
But the venue always change based on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have had several offers for us to be here, there. But what we're learning that we got to watch out how we do business. We have to do stuff. You know, we got the Michael Jordan handshake with that motherfucker. Michael Jordan told me, I ain't told y'all gonna say you part of the team. So well, even the best that got tricked. You know, Michael Jordan got tricked. Motherfucker, Poland told me, I ain't never told y'all gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan cussed him out. But see, I didn't react like that when I was found out there. I went to a venue where I thought we was gonna be there tonight, and see, Michael Jordan ain't got no records. I got more. We was in Mo County. Shit. I ain't going shit. And I got a family, you know what I'm saying?
Prayers up to Frida Cook of Michigan Park. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to pray for her.
Always pray for her.
So we don't know what's going on. We ain't even going to ask. We just going to pray.
We're also pray for Miss Collins. We're going to also pray for
indeed, for Miss Collins.
All the seniors who still reside in their houses in Riggs Park, because some of the seniors who reside in the house are living alone.
Yeah, especially if they're living alone now that their husband then passed away or wife.
Just to let you know that All Over the Place podcast is not forgot you. We keep you on your mind. And whenever we get into a situation where we're financially stable, we will be creating something for saving the seniors.
Yes, indeed. We have to.
Yeah, so seniors also.
We love the seniors here.
And we love the youth. All you motherfuckers 40, man.
We ain't got nothing for you.
Motherfuckers, y'all trying to
y'all done lived y'all life.
Prayer hands, y'all be sitting there to choke a motherfucker out.
Drinking that Henny, you know?
Yeah, drinking that Henny. We ain't worry about this. We got to care about the people that supporting us. We're just talking crazy.
Yeah.
Don and Douglas, first and foremost, we'll go back a little further.
Okay.
Nelly dropped the joint with him getting some head for about a minute and then pulled it off. Yeah, he pulled it off the screen. You know, Nelly.
So is that word on the street or is that a real thing?
No, that's a reality. We move it on to entertainment news. Go to entertainment news. T.I.'s son pulled up on the other young dude. Also, Nick Cannon made a song. They're talking about, it might sound like he's talking about Mariah. Mariah might got that torch. He started thinking about them 8 babies. That ain't working. You got 8 babies. You better get back over there with Mariah.
Got that torch.
Yeah, that glitter. Mariah got that glitter.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
What's up, Reg? What's happening, boy?
Raymond Cheeks. I'm glad you tuned in tonight because Raymond Cheeks, we're going to shift gears a little bit because we're all over the place. Raymond Cheeks put
There go our main man. Hold on. There go our. We ain't seen you, boy.
Man, what's happening?
What's happening, boy?
I know you had to duck low, get behind the big. You know what I'm saying? I know what you had to do to stay live. That live, that y'all got to go on the wall. Anywhere, got to go to keep it live.
We happy to have you, boy.
Love you, boy. Love you, Slim.
Yes, indeed.
See if you can drop a call to me sometime this week. Got a few extras. Need to slide something your way.
It is.
No, you know what that means. So, you know what I'm saying? Get with me, Slim. 202-316-2687 if you lost some kind of way. Because I know
2687, 202-316-2687.
Okay. Donna Douglas got back to the size of the Joker's joint.
Oh,
everybody was jumping off the ring. Someone, we ain't gunning the dudes out this right in the middle of the interview, Nelly.
We ain't gunning.
Hey, man, they ain't a terrible one. Listen, you talking right in the middle of it. Listen. Nelly was trending last week. Nelly
was trending last week.
This is what I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a look. This is a jewel. Give up a special effect for a jewel.
Okay, all right, hold on. Which one you want?
Anything that you think match a jewel.
If you talking about gunning and all that.
No.
You know, I gotta hit the break.
No. Okay.
So what do you want?
Now, Nelly pulled out. Damn, I ain't even meant to say that. When Nelly.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Hey, listen. Nelly had a video with himself receiving oral from a woman.
Okay.
But the video stayed up for
a couple days or something.
No, it was only out for a minute.
Site or
it was only out for a minute, but whatever it was.
Why did he post?
He did that because Husbands of House of Hollywood is coming back out. So you have to make yourself relevant. He had to make himself relevant because he's on Husbands of Hollywood.
Okay.
And he's not a husband. He don't have no wife.
Okay.
So you got a few husbands on Husbands of Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a lot of them don't have. Nelly fake calm came and was it? Nah, man, who accidentally?
So he claimed it was accidental.
Nah, yeah, right. But nah, that's not what I want you for, Raymond. What I want you for, and I hope Monica Massey's on here because she's back up in case you don't have. What was the views for the halftime show at
what up, Big Man?
Super Bowl? Oh, they're my main man. Anybody can give it to me if they.
But we ain't even at the halftime show yet. We still talking about Nelly.
This is what I'm going to get to because. Okay, we talk about Nelly because Nelly. Okay, we right. Entertainment news.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right.
Because we got to get to the halftime.
Well, Nelly
that's a whole nother.
Nelly had a video that lasted a minute that he said he accidentally put out where he was getting some head.
Okay.
And
a lot of the females. I ain't hear no gun watchers talking about the John was small and all that. I ain't seen no gun watchers.
Listen, Trey Songz and Chris Brown, or maybe not Chris Brown. I ain't gonna involve.
Yeah, that's
Trey
fine.
Songz and somebody else.
Okay,
got accused of sexual assault at Diddy's house. Why is everything happening at Diddy's house? You know what I'm saying? Now, Diddy, I hope you got all that shit straight because you got too much money to look. Hey, listen, Diddy, you got Deon still want to talk about now.
Yeah, because we gonna talk about the NFL Super Bowl halftime, Red.
Yeah, he said
you gotta get every point across. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm saying everything that I was saying, we passed Nelly. Now we talking about sexual assault at Diddy's. Because we was talking about
at Diddy house.
Right. They say every time Diddy get at this house, everybody in bras, he just put on that joint, take that. Niggas start taking. Motherfuckers start taking pussy at Diddy house. He put on that joint, take that. Motherfuckers start hearing it, they be tripping. Hey, Michael Belly, what's happening? You thought you was going to get $3 Tito's, huh? You thought he had some $3 Tito's coming. Nah, Mike.
Not tonight, babe.
Nah, Mike. But one thing for sure, two things for sure. One day, me and Deon going. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, we gonna throw something down there.
I'm gonna tell you, Trey and CB was both.
So that means that they was taking something.
No, they said both had sexual assault allegations.
Oh, okay.
At P. Diddy's house. There's two people that everybody like, why the fuck all this shit keep happening in Diddy house?
I don't understand though. If you got, well, I don't know. Why would you try to take anything? I'm
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, dude.
Speak your speak.
I'm gonna say this. All you guys that got a lot of money, what y'all need to do when y'all go into a room y'all need to ask her, do she mind being recorded? See, if you don't mind being recorded, that protects yourself.
Right.
See, because you could use that later on. Because a lot of times, if you go in the room with a woman, what she say happened is more believable than what you trying to say didn't happen. You follow what I'm saying? Because you're not explaining what happened. You're trying to make people believe that it didn't happen. So she already has a claim on it. Oh, I went in the room with Deon. Deon, I'm basketball. Man, Deon middle finger, he was playing one pussy. So, you know what I'm saying? All PG players, you know what I'm saying? And see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. And before we get into some stuff, because we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Man, listen, we got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on.
COVID numbers going down. Masses grid come off.
Oh, yeah. DC is coming. DC is about to be back.
No longer is that political though. DC, you no longer need vaccination cards.
I don't know if it's political
to get it, because you got to realize that when the numbers going down, more people gonna get high approval for.
What up, Grizz?
Hey, what's up, baby boy? When the numbers go down, the Democrats get more approval for fixing COVID.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all in on a little insight. One of the reasons that Trump got kicked out of office because the numbers for COVID was so high. People like, look, just get somebody in there to try to fix this. You know what I'm saying? So COVID has also been used as a political scam for approval rating. So a lot of y'all got to pay attention to what's going on. Don't get thinking it's germ. Where did it come from?
Right.
Right? How are they regulating it? How is it going up and down? Now, Omicron is 90% drop. 90%. That's why they agreed to take the mask off. That's February the 25th, which is next week.
Okay.
And today is the end of vaccination for patrons.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Now, did y'all hear that? Today end the day that you actually have to have vaccination proof to enter public establishment.
Today was the last day that you had
February 15th. It's over today. It was over. You can go in there without having a vaccination card.
Okay.
So February the 25th, inside dining, you will no longer need a mask. Hell yeah. That vax card and ID was hurting these eateries.
Yeah.
I go in a place and it be empty. A lot of peeps are not vax. Listen.
Correct. And they ain't carrying their card.
Or they just don't want to be in there, period.
Right.
It's a fear factor. You understand? Once fear is exemplified or amplified, or if I'm not saying the right word, implement it in you, then you have to get it. Okay, now, prime example. I watched CNN. I'm going to tell everybody this. I watched CNN about 2 to 3 weeks ago. It was a guy on there with all kinds of degrees and all that. Now, I watched him, and he said, man, COVID going to be over in March. I said, man, he tripping. Right? I just look at, you be looking at something, man, this motherfucker tripping. He got all these degrees. And the dude said, you mean 2023? He said, no, 2022. And he said, well, explain that. He said, okay, let me explain to you. Okay, first COVID first came out. It was alarming. Then you had Delta, which was the strongest of the variant, which took people out, which attacked the digestive system, right? Then you had Omicron, right? Which they said was the weakest of the variants, but it spread it faster than all the variants.
Right.
Right? It was more contagious.
Yeah.
Right? So he said, listen, when you have the weakest of the variants be the last of the two, then the weakest of the variants is easier for it to dissolve or go away, opposed to us being in Delta.
Right.
See how it took 3 strands?
Delta was vicious.
Delta was vicious, but it took 3 strands to get to Delta.
Right.
It's a 2-week trend for spikes to hit. Okay. Okay. That's a good point, George. Good point, George. But now this is one of the reasons, according to the mayor of DC, this is one of the reasons. See, they're using science based, but a lot of people believe it's more than science. They're using finance.
They're using that money.
Mixed with science. Right? Raymond Cheeks, I'm driving uptown and I'm gonna get the numbers now. I just won a case, forgot 2021 Super Bowl had 95 million views. 2022 Super Bowl. Okay. Now how many
101 million.
Right. How many views did Michael keep that? We good with that.
Okay.
Because we can always pull that up. Yep. How many views? Because I heard you say something about Michael Jackson had a certain amount of views 30 years ago. How many views was that?
Well, what are we talking about right now?
The Super Bowl.
Okay. Are we talking about the half?
We're talking about the Super Bowl period.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, then
Yeah,
the Super Bowl
you know they
period.
ain't getting no damn 90, 100 motherfuckers looking at Dr. Dre and all that bullshit. We talking about the content. They just like we get a view from motherfucker checking.
Dr. Dre.
He say checking.
Super Dave, what's up, boy?
Super Dave, what's up? Hey, Slim, the grid start moving around. Go-Go's grid start getting flooded. Man, I'm telling you, man, the mask coming off, man. They're going to be doing the button around this motherfucker in a minute. I'm telling you, motherfuckers don't know. Listen, y'all, everybody want to ask this.
Doing it, but
This is a question that everybody asks.
What's the question?
When we going to get back to normal?
I told you this last year, 10 years.
No, we'll be back to normal in
2031.
March of next month. You hear it first.
March of next year.
You hear it first on All Over the Place podcast.
From Slink?
Slink.
Because Deon ain't going with that.
Guesstimation.
Uh-huh.
Slink's guesstimation. And from the information that we listen, I'm gonna tell you a prime example.
Slink's guesstimation.
Now, one thing about COVID, and y'all can say this too. When COVID numbers, hey, what's up, Ayana? Oh man, congratulations! I heard the good news. We ain't gonna put it out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we ain't gonna put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get Mike. You know, he ain't used to that.
Well, great news. I don't know what it is, but if it's good news, it's great news.
Listen, listen. The pandemic will be over next month.
Really?
Right.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. You got to look at it now. You got to look at where we're going. Listen, look at where we're going. They dropped 90% in DC. One thing about COVID.
Hey, Pav.
Hey, Pav, love you, girl. One thing about COVID. When COVID is strong and it's spread, all of us know somebody got COVID.
True.
2 or 3 the people, like when Omicron, man, you know 4 or 5 people, man, you was like, damn, my man got it. He got it. Now, you ain't heard nobody say they got COVID.
That's true.
I don't know nobody right now.
I don't know nobody right now.
I don't know nobody right now that got COVID.
Did you have COVID?
I had COVID.
I didn't have COVID. I think I may have had COVID.
You had COVID, but you was in denial. You know what I'm saying? That's what you vaccines do. Y'all vaccines do. When you get the vaccine, I ain't got COVID. That's sinuses. You know, I went to the allergy. I got an allergy shot. I rubbed 3 onions on my shoulder and everything going away.
I did have the booster though.
Yeah. It boosted you right on to COVID. Now, one thing about
it boosted you right on
what Ayana Bentley on here. Yeah, Michael, people not getting tested, even combination of people not getting. Listen,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
Listen,
because now they're trying to push the kids to get tested.
Listen,
in the schools.
Listen, if you traveling and you're moving around, you're in the workforce. People don't have to get tested to recognize when people are sick. People's nose is not running no more. People's not coughing. People's not sneezing. One thing, man, we got so vicious with that COVID. Motherfuckers sneeze.
Yeah.
We looking. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, man.
Yeah.
2 sneezes in the barbershop. You got to get put out. You got 2 sneezes, man. Fuck the haircut. All that other shit is over. We got 2 sneeze policy. Now, ain't nobody been coughing. Ain't nobody been sneezing. The only people's noses that have been running are kids in daycare. Right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. 70,000 people at the Super Bowl. Not one mask. 70.
I ain't think about that.
1,000 people were at the Super Bowl.
Not one mask.
Well, the percentage was so low, it's like 1.
Yeah.
So
they not putting it on blast like how they was doing.
I'm saying that after an event where 70,000 people go to, somebody is going to have COVID if it was in the air like that, like it was, like Omicron. See, you got to understand that we low.
Because you remember when it first hit,
right?
And they was talking about they was having them rallies and all that. Well, they done pushed it here, they done pushed it there, people dying. Now you don't even hear about it.
Well, now they trying. The big thing now is the big debate. Now
you might be on to something.
The big debate now is why grown-ups get to wear no masks and y'all forcing the kids to wear them.
Liquor does not cure COVID. You won't get a shutdown.
No, they got to write their opinion. That's a freedom of speech, right? That's the Second Amendment. But I'm saying that you got to realize now the big issue, Deon, is the kids wearing masks. Now, don't get me wrong. We still wearing masks because we're not convinced that COVID is over yet. KK had COVID in January.
You said KK and
that's my great. That's okay. KK and her. See, but this is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm boosted too, Tamika. Don't worry.
Listen, a lot of people don't understand that we receive misinformation from the higher ups,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because you got to realize about classism. See, I'm going to take y'all to another place where, we're not getting the same information that Warren Buffett gets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Read what Michael Bettany just said. If you had to take a COVID, I'm guessing he means test, to enter the game. If you had COVID, you couldn't come into the game. So if you ever had COVID, you couldn't even get in the stadium. Then they didn't push this out.
Oh,
is this word on the street, Michael Bettany? Are you well?
This is Michael Belly we talking about. First of all, it's the first sentence that everything's spelled right. So we're going to give you that. But the words is all right. You had to take a COVID to enter. To enter what, Mike? What are you talking? Listen. Mike, first of all, it was 70.
He might be right, though.
I'm not saying anything wrong, but I'm just saying let's use your own. Someone was there.
Okay.
A lot of people was there.
Hey, Monica, we was just talking about you.
A lot of people were there. One of our homies to work, I ain't going to tell you where she worked, but she was there. Dana off Anita Street, she was there. I was texting. I was so happy to see somebody I knew that I grew up with that was actually at the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl was expensive.
Yeah.
See, all you do is talk about y'all getting money or do it. When people tell me, it's $6,000 for a ticket. $6,000.
It was more than that.
No, I'm just talking about for nosebleeds.
Hit that share button, y'all.
For nosebleeds, $6,000.
Yeah.
Now the tickets went down in nosebleed to like $4,400 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But who has $4,400? I'm thinking the same thing, Mike.
Yeah. So what they saying is you couldn't even get in the game unless you was vaccinated or you would never even had COVID.
You know how many people that was vaccinated that had COVID?
You got to remember that they're in California. You know, they had strict laws in California, especially in Los Angeles.
Look, Super Bowl, they having a good time, no masks.
Right, but what I'm saying is they had strict rules in California. That governor don't play. Newsom, I believe that's his name.
Okay.
He wasn't playing with them people.
So you telling me out of 70,000 people, you believe nobody?
70,000 got to be more people in that stadium than 70,000.
No, I'm just, okay, well, you just use that 70,000.
All right, we go with 70,000.
70,000 people, you think was nobody there with COVID?
No.
Oh.
Well, no, I'll say this.
Okay.
They showed their card and they probably said, listen.
Okay, people got fake cards.
Well, that's a federal offense.
I told you we did.
So, no. If you're a law-abiding citizen, you're not going to do that.
Well, we talking.
I'm not going to go get a fake card if I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You think everybody at the Super Bowl was a law-abiding citizen? Man, this man is gone crazy, man. You had pickpocketers, you had thieves, you had whores, you had everything at the Super. Man, people trying to get paid is an opportunity. Super Bowl is one of the biggest events of the year. This is where a lot of crooks go.
Oh, Tish said that they had to take a test. They had to take the test to get in.
Listen,
now, I don't know if Michael Bettany's well or not.
Go back to that, what she just said.
Tish said no.
Don't forget getting vaccinated.
That don't mean anything. They had to take a test to get in. Donna Douglas says 80,000. Michael Bettany said they had testing on site. So they might have been testing you right then. When they scan your ticket, you got to take your test.
Okay.
And if you don't like that, get on.
Okay, check this out. I agree. The only way is a rapid test at the gate.
You're right.
Now.
And they probably had them real rapids.
Now, see, the rapids, now they saying are the rapids 100%? See, you got to go back. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all now.
So you try to play devil advocate.
No, I'm just saying when me and you use them, you need to go to get a PCR. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, when me and you use them, well, it's not real. You got to go get a PCR.
You got to get the PCR.
No, but when they get them,
they might have been giving PCR. Well, no, they wasn't giving PCR. Well, I don't know. They was testing them before they came in.
Listen, Michael Bettany. You ain't going nowhere near that goddamn Super Bowl.
How did they test 80,000 people? Well, listen, Donna. They was letting people in hours in advance. Come on in.
Come on, Deon.
They had them lined up.
80,000 people. These people that pay $6,000 are not waiting in no long EBT lines.
Do you remember when they had the National Guard at the FedEx Field?
We talking about National Guards.
I'm trying to tell you, they was testing 200,000 people in a day.
Well, what was it? We talk about a free event and somebody that might have paid $30,000 for a ticket. Ain't nobody standing no line.
You can't get in the game so if you spend that $8,000, you trying to tell me you ain't gonna take no test? I just paid $8,000. I'm getting in the game.
I'm saying
LeBron and them was in there.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you're not gonna go through. They're not gonna take you through all that. It's got to be some way where they can go through your email to find out you already tested, or it could be a computer situation where they can just look your name pop up, boom. Because it's all in the system. I'm not saying they sit there and tested everybody manually. Come on, that don't make sense. We working in a warp of speed than that.
You might be right, Jay Rich. Their tickets was already paid for.
Right.
So all they had to do was either show 48 hours, a test of 48 hours, or we got to test you right here and now.
Or the information is already in the computer when you pop your name up because your test go all the way back to your ID.
Yeah. It's definitely going to
So
ID.
I'm telling you, Earl, you ain't got time to be getting it online and all. They might have had a computer when you showed your name, whoop, he tested, whoop. Because that's the average person. If y'all saying all these people, 80,000 was vaccinated and tested, like y'all vouching for 80,000 motherfuckers. I ain't never seen
I'm just saying, okay, when I went and got 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks now.
You keep talking about
I'm just trying to tell you, I went and got boosted 2 weeks ago. When I got boosted, I had to fill out a whole questionnaire. And I said, oh, well, where's all this information going? You know what she said? CDC.
Right. That's what I'm
So they watching what you're doing anyway.
That's what I'm telling you. Okay. Now you got what I'm saying. Now we get to what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
What I'm trying to tell you is all that stuff is in the computer. They're not sitting there testing people when they're pulling paper off. Motherfucker to pay $30,000. You think they're pulling paper? Man, they're not doing that. Everything's in the computer. Now, this is why you know it can be rigged because it's in the computer. I can get some.
You're not going to rig that.
No, I'm saying that. Well, are you crazy?
Let me see. Hold on, time. Monica Madden said must either show proof of a full vaccination or negative test up to 48 hours before the game. Yeah. And if a fan is not vaccinated but has a negative test, it must be from a lab or official clinic or with at-home tests not accepted. So if he took his own test, we not doing no rapids at home. You got to go to a real clinic or a real doctor. And make sure that way they can sign off on what you do.
Right.
All right, I'm with that.
Right.
I'm fine with that, though.
Let me ask you this. How do you think LeBron James and them got
Michael Ellison, what's happening?
What's up, Mike? How do you think LeBron James and them got in the game? How do you think Kanye West and them got in the game?
Either they vaccinated.
Oh, no, I'm saying we know they probably vaccinated. I'm saying how did they know they was vaccinated?
First of all, you talking about billionaires.
I'm just saying.
So if they got that money, the money you can get in wherever you can get in where you fit in.
Thank you. This is
if you got the budget. You talking about me and you. Me and you pay $8,000 to go to the Super Bowl to watch whomever our little cut, whoever we going to watch.
Right.
We got to get vaccinated. We're not billionaires.
No question. But what I'm saying is to you is this was not a guy. This was not an event with me.
That's what Tish just said. Money.
Right. This is not an event where people save their checks to, man, ain't nobody going to no goddamn Super Bowl with no regular fucking job. It's just only people that went to the Super Bowl to pay that type of money are crooks and rich people. Ain't no motherfucker talking about
How you call some crooks though?
Man, because those are the type of people that's going to benefit once they get in the Super Bowl.
True.
See, a lot of people benefit once they get in there and get to moving around.
Oh, good point, Donna. That's an open air stadium. That's a good point.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a good point.
They have to do all that. Y'all acting like they over the Coliseum and all that. Man, that's why they had it like outside of the open event. So they wouldn't have to go through all that shit.
Right. I know I'm with you on that. That's a great point, Donna.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Well, I got to ask the next question. So the next question is because now we didn't
went
all that.
Yeah.
So was that the greatest Super Bowl halftime ever? I say Michael Jackson is still number one, even though I jumped out there. So if y'all on my Facebook page, I said this was the greatest ever. It was the greatest hip hop or, people who look like me or whatever you want to call it. That was really good what they had with everybody that came out. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent. That was surprising. He was upside down. A lot of people was trying to get at 50 because he didn't gain a little weight. That's fine. Y'all don't look the way when it was in 2003 when he came out with that, y'all fat too. So don't even worry about it.
20 years ago.
It was 20 years ago. So, but what I'm saying is, was that the greatest halftime Super Bowl ever? It was really good though. All jokes aside. Purple Rain with Prince, even though I'm not a big Prince guy, but
I'm gonna say this. That was one of the greatest shows I ever seen at halftime. See, this is what I don't like to do.
Hey, Linda, that's my cousin there.
Hey, Linda, Rich, Deon, this is what I don't like to do because we end up tearing each other down, trying to prove each other right. I'm not a big Versus fan. You know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like the verses. Now they tricked y'all with that verse. They tried to trick y'all and try to charge y'all with that shit.
We're going to get into that in a minute, too.
We seen y'all wasn't going to pay for that shit.
Stay where we at. We're going to stay where we at.
Talking about, I forgot. You wasn't out of town. I was out the country. All of a sudden, you out we've been through that, too. We do make the same shit up, too.
Donald Douglas, come on. You got to calm down. He getting money now.
Listen.
So was it yes or no? We're not we just asking.
Well, it's down to the top 2. I think it's right there with Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson has to be number 1.
Michael Jackson still, to me, is the greatest entertainer ever.
Yeah, I still think it's
Mike. He still puts on the show, and show you how good he is to take 4 or 5 acts that can compete where you can even compare him to. That lets you know how good he is.
Right.
Since Prince playing in the rain.
Yeah, when Prince was in Miami and they did Purple Rain, that was a good one too. Yeah, but
Prince. Prince.
How about when Janet pulled her breast out?
That was good too.
She was with the white. What's
that was Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
Justin Timberlake. That was good.
How you naked by the end of the song, and then he pulled it out.
This was good because the songs were more cultural. They were more recent. You got more people that like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Right. Those are icons.
Even some icons people don't like. A lot of people don't like Michael Jordan. He's an icon. What I'm saying is those were likable people, right? And 50's in the middle of spinning his grind to another level with the stars and all that. Because 50 did some stuff with these powers and all that.
Right.
Did some stuff.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre power move with the beats and all that.
Yeah.
Snoop just brought Death Row. They did.
Yep.
Mary J.
There's a lot going on.
The Queen of Soul.
Yeah.
The 3 cars in front were supposed to use hydraulics, but the NFL said no because it was only halftime and they didn't want all that on the field.
Okay,
yeah, well, we noticed it.
Well, the NFL said a lot of stuff. They didn't want him to kneel.
And Eminem,
he kneeled.
And they grabbed Eminem to get Eminem is, he's a crossover artist. A lot of people say he's a rap artist.
Yeah.
But he's a crossover artist. When I say that, he's a guy that can rap, but he also appeals to other ethnic groups, which rap
he's definitely with us.
And
we with him.
Originated.
Yeah, we with him. I love Eminem.
I ain't a big
I like
Eminem.
him. I like Eminem.
I ain't a big Eminem fan.
Really?
Don't hate him.
If he was a black guy, would you give him his credit or
no? It's not his color.
Is his color? Or?
Color had nothing to do with me because white people shit. Jessica Biel fine. I'm kidding about
Jessica Biel is fine.
Yeah, I'm talking about content. I just don't. His rap. You're talking about that shooting your mom, killing your mom.
Oh yeah, he was wilding in the beginning.
His rap is content. I say I'm on content. I like stuff that people talk about with God is involved. Like Nas and Tupac.
Right, you like Common.
Yeah, well, not Common. He's too way out with all that energy and all the candles. And all I'm talking about something that I can relate to that fits my character. You know what I'm saying? Where it got to be. You got to like stuff that the artist is kind of like have a reflection. Something about you is in what his music is.
Okay.
Now, nothing in Eminem's music I can relate to because probably one of the best songs that he have I got is the one he did. The moment, the music, the moment.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Never be there. All that other stuff I'm not a fan of. But he is talented. See, I don't mix my personal feelings up with his talent.
Right.
Eminem is talent to be white and to exist in another culture and to be
he's not goofy like Vanilla Ice and all that.
Man, do you know how hard it is for a black person to be accepted over in country or in rock without people, without us calling them sellouts? Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to do what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
so top 3 halftime shows. What you got?
I go with Michael Jackson, the one we seen.
Okay. So that's me and you both.
The one we seen yesterday, and it's a draw between Janet and Prince. I go with a draw, but you can pick.
Janet was good. Janet was good.
I ain't really never been a third placer anyway. I ain't never.
Yeah, so we just go 1-2.
Yeah,
let's go 1-2. Yeah, so I would say Mike, and then what we seen on Sunday.
Yeah, but you know what? Listen,
that's the all over the place podcast because we both agreed on Mike and we both agreed on Sunday.
Now let's go out to.
So what do y'all think? We saying Michael Jackson.
Well, they don't gonna speak from what they seen. That's why I say a lot of time I talk to Frank. He goes by what he's seen. He's 23, 24 years old, 25 years old. So he can't go on Deacon Jones. He ain't seen no film of Deacon Jones. He's like, where's the fucking film?
Right.
You mean, just like he said up there, you mean tell me you could have film of John F. Kennedy getting shot and all that? And I thought about it, I said, damn, he right. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, to film of Martin Luther King. Where's the film of Deacon Jones? You know what I'm saying? So, well, I would just say this, back then, in a time like even with the Steel Curtain.
Yeah.
Where the Steel Curtain had one of the best front fours to ever play the game. And, well, I'm going to say front seven because they had Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, and then they had, who was on the outside back then if you're a real Pittsburgh fan? They had 3 linebackers because they were running 4-3. Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, who was the third linebacker?
You tell me, because you talking about something in the 70s. I
don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know either.
Okay, well, I'm just showing you.
So we got to ask somebody
they can Google that. But that's not easy to find. But that's easy to find. But what I also talk about is how now everything's exposed 100 times more than back then. So it stays with you more. If I watch Instant Replay 30 times, and back then I only had to wait till George Michaels came on to see it, then 30 times going to have a stronger impression on my mind than 1 or 2 times from George Michael or wait till Sunday. You know, we used to have to wait back then. It used to be one clip. Or remember, you had to wait all the way. Or they used to show the highlights at halftime on Monday night game.
Right.
Remember that? So they wasn't showing it like they're showing it now.
Okay.
So I'm just saying.
George said Andy Russell, whoever that is.
Okay, Andy Russell.
That's who was on the outside, I guess.
Okay, George knows because back then it was a lot of Oakland Raider fans and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Okay. Because they were considered 2 of the toughest teams back then. 2 of the toughest teams? Yeah, you had back then Ken Stabler was the quarterback. You had George Atkinson, and you had Tatum, who we talked about that, who hit Darryl Stingley for the Patriots and paralyzed him. Okay. So back then it was, considered, when receivers used to go across the middle, they'll punish them. Yeah. Wasn't no rule like now on hitting a non-looking receiver and all that. So things are different now. Okay. All right, well, keep it moving because we're getting ready to get to our first relationship topic. It's about to be 8:30, y'all. So here's the question that I'm about to put up. Before I even put it up, I'm going to say what it is so y'all can talk. I see all y'all still with us. So this is the question. I'm going to take this down so that way before we get to what we got to get to. If you go on a date and the woman, is it ever okay for the woman to order something expensive on the first date? And if so, how would you feel about that? If you go out and you took the girl out on the first date, you've been talking to her for about a week, you're like, hey, babe, let's go out. I'm going to take you out on dinner. So you don't tell her where you going. Whatever you got in your pocket is what you got in your pocket. But she orders the most expensive thing on the menu. Is it okay for the woman? So we want a woman's perspective. And we want to know what the guys think if the girl does that. How would that make you feel? Well, if you took her, wherever you took her, you should be able to. I agree with that. What you shouldn't be worrying about what she's getting, because I think this is just my personal opinion. If I'm dating somebody, I'm married, but I have been a dater. If I'm dating a person, I wouldn't want to start off with an expensive restaurant. What I would do is take her somewhere like we get some coffee talk. Then we go from coffee to brunch. Then we go from brunch to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Then we go from dinner to dinner in the movies, or we go from dinner to dinner dancing. And you go up. Okay, so you're saying that you gradually go. So don't just jump right out there. I think one of the biggest mistakes guys do is they take a woman out to a fancy restaurant. Michael Bettany said he don't care because he's trying to impress the woman. Right, but I think that's what you should be able to impress her through trying to conversate. You get to know a person first before you try to be impressive. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obvious. Because you can impress with that bread, though. Yeah. Is that what you're saying? Well, obviously, if she agreed to go out with you, unless she just, on some bullshit, she's impressed. She's impressed by you anyway. So you don't have to try to impress her. She's already impressed by you because she's agreed to go out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just like you impressed by her, that's why you asked her. So when you take, I wouldn't want to go to right. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. It might not have been an expensive restaurant, Sheena. We said, okay, if he took you to Outback, the most expensive thing at Outback is going to be the largest steak that they had, probably about $40. Are you just going to order the $40 steak or no? And if so, why? I mean, if that's what you want, order what you want. But some guys be like, dang, you really going to order that? You order Chilean sea bass? Well, first of all, it's a guy that did. Well, and then even if you have to pay, you can learn a lot about the woman from that date. Right. Like, this is a greedy bitch. She just trying to Mike Jackson going hard tonight. We didn't even get to 9 o'clock. Yeah, she that's what I'm saying. That this is gonna create different reactions. So yeah, he said movies is not a first. That's true. That's why I didn't say movies first is true. Listen, I just said it, like if I was dating somebody, if I like them, I would take them somewhere simple.
Right.
You know, especially a person like coffee. So we go Starbucks.
Yeah.
Chill.
You got to be able to sustain that type of even. I'm with you, Jay Rich.
Yeah,
so if you take her out, you better have 200-300 on you, or at least 500.
Man, why is you taking a person to a place where you worry about what she order?
True that.
That's your fault.
That's your fault.
You's a fool.
That is you.
You out there trying to press a girl. Motherfucker steak $115. You got
right.
$98 in your pocket.
It's Tuesday night. You taking it, and you know you don't get paid till Friday. You should just wait it.
You little DoorDash motherfuckers eating dash type. Man, y'all terrible. I'm going where my pockets can afford.
Exactly.
Right. That makes sense. Listen.
So then let me ask you this. What if you take her to Starbucks and she be like, damn, he kind of cheap. He just taking me to Starbucks. I know that ain't but like $20.
If she think that, then
you got to let her go then.
No, that's just, see, everything that a woman do or she indicates or she shows you, take it for what it's worth. If she's saying you cheap, how the hell you going to be cheap taking somebody to Starbucks? Right. Starbucks is considered a nice place to go get coffee. It's a lot of people don't go to Starbucks because it's too expensive.
And there's a lot of people in there too. So you want to go to a crowded place,
right? Coffee place is considered expensive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's just inexpensive for a date for the first time. And I ain't saying you take it at man, motherfucker, I ain't drinking no coffee. I ain't going no damn Starbucks first date. Well, you might not be, you might be just trying to hit her. Now, if you're trying to hit her, you might be taking, come on, you go Chris Fields or something, take her somewhere. Some Mike's on the water.
So now you're trying to impress so you can hit.
Well,
So what are we talking about then?
Now you have changed your expectations of the date from a date to a two-piece dating pussy. You see what I'm saying? See, sometimes dude take a one-piece and turn it into a two-piece. You go on a date, it's cool, you talk, but he turned a date into a two-piece. A lot of people like, what is a two-piece skinny? Well, what is a two-piece Slink? It's a dating pussy. You know what I'm saying? So a dude, where he think, well, y'all went out, now what's next? It's next, but that's guys that operate underneath those standards. Just like it's women that if they go out with their women.
George said sometimes it only takes a Happy Meal.
Right. That's why, listen, you got some women that's been on here that actually been out with a guy and he really was feeling him. Whatever he was saying, whatever y'all was drinking, wherever y'all was going, that you was feeling that guy. Well, you got aroused. You're like, damn. But he might be, on the first date.
What they say? What is it?
Damn. But see, you can't hear that. You can't hear that because that's what, women think out loud, right? They don't, see, men gonna tell, damn, girl, your titties big. See, a man, he can't hold his. Once he get 1 or 2 drinks, like, girl, you gotta swear your lips. Why you put that lipstick? He telling you where he going. You know what I'm saying? He gonna start, once he start guiding to physical parts, God damn, your ears sexy as
your ears,
that wax in your ears different. You know what I'm saying?
He'll say anything.
Yeah, he'll start saying anything, man. Your big toe pretty as shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's starting to look at her physically.
He's looking at everything.
Right? Where a woman might just look at you and already found you attractive. That's why she went out with you in the first place.
Right.
She thought you was attractive. Now, number 2, she want to see what kind of dude you is. Okay, she might have liked the way you dress or might like the way you conduct yourself. Now she want to hear how you, let's see how you sound to put up for the image that you got up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now when you get on a date, you get talking and you start talking stupid. It's like, oh my God.
Start talking stupid.
You start talking all kinds of radical stuff and what she should do and what you commanding or what your expectation. Yeah, I want a broad that ain't got no car. Or you start talking crazy.
Right.
Now she might not have a car, but $300,000 in the bank. So sometimes you can
slow down a little bit.
Misjudge about
you can definitely misjudge.
You don't know what a person got.
If she live in the city,
not even that. She might not even want. She might have a car dealership.
Right.
And ain't told you about it just because you think she ain't got no car. You don't know what people got.
Yeah.
That's the biggest mistake.
Sometimes you gotta slow down.
That's the biggest mistake people make. Try to judge a book by just by what they see.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to entertainment news. So we're gonna keep it moving. We all over the place podcast. So we got to talk about the baby, man. The baby then lunched out. Well, I don't say he lunched out. I don't know what happened. But he was in LA. A couple of things happened in LA. I think they say Kodak Black got shot. Allegedly.
Kodak Black got shot. If I out front of somewhere, we don't have no disclosure. We let y'all.
We don't know. We just reporting the news.
Yeah, we just report what we heard.
Yeah.
Word on the street.
If he did, prayers up to him, and hopefully
I'm happy that he's still here with us. And we also heard about the baby being involved.
Well, we ain't hear about that. There's video for that.
Yeah, but we heard about somebody else. But I ain't seen it.
Well, the baby got video of beating on his child's uncle, which is his baby mother's brother.
So you seen it?
Yeah, I actually seen the video.
Wow.
It looked like a jump situation, but I don't know. It was a lot going on. They was sliding. It was at the bowling alley. You know, if you step on that oil, you gonna fall. Right. But it was a lot going on. I don't know. It looked like a jump situation to me. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Kanye West.
It's a lot going on.
Still going off all weekend long about Kim.
Do you think that it was okay for the baby to punish dude though?
I don't know if he did that. That was him. I didn't see that. I can't use it. You sound like you're trying to walk me down, motherfucker. Do you think? I didn't see it. I don't know what the fuck the baby did. Fuck the baby. I don't even know, Sean. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna definitely walk the man to the motherfucking penitentiary. I can't do that one. I ain't seen shit. I don't know what happened, man.
I don't know. Yeah, it looked like a couple people beat on somebody else. They did not see the baby, so. Hey, I don't know. If he don't know, I don't know.
Baby stolen friend. Damn, Mike, you put. And we read the cop baby stolen friend.
You know where he worked
and his boys punished. Yeah, well, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna say this.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this to anybody because it's also the guy that used to play in the NFL got caught with a whole bunch of drugs, driving his car back.
Who's that?
Yeah, the guy used to play. I don't know what team he used to play, but he's an former NFL player.
Oh man,
got caught with $120,000 worth of drugs and shit, or whatever the number was. He was driving. He said he gonna drive it himself.
How do they determine the money amount on drugs? I'm just asking you.
Where they weigh the drugs and then they guesstimate, and then if it's based to make the crime look more bigger than it is, they add a little bit something to it. So if you got something 500,000, they say it's $1.5 million worth of drugs.
Okay. All right. I always wonder how they came up with that number.
They'd take a kilo then and say that's $1 million worth of drugs.
So when they be finding them drugs with when they find a boat in Miami and it's got, a whole table full.
Well, let's just say 100. You go by the numbers, 100 keys. They'll say 100 keys is a certain amount of millions of dollars. Well, they just put
it's not even worth that though?
Well, I'm saying it's worth what it's worth, but it's not worth what they saying it's worth. They just said that to make the seeds look better. It's more enticing. When you hit the number, they ain't better to say you hit for 500.
I'm just saying,
that's what they do.
Okay, so if the rapper's rapping and they say a key is 17.5 and it's 10 of them on the table, but the police will say this is worth 5.8 million.
Yeah, they
17.5 for 10 ain't 5.8 million.
What they doing is they're gonna break it down to the lowest term and try to add it up, and then they're saying you can get this and get that if you take it down, do it this way, do it. Now a key as itself is something different, but you break the key down, then you have more than what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they equate to, and then they fluff the numbers up a little bit.
Okay, that's all. I never knew. That's why.
That's where they come up with the numbers.
Okay. All right. Michael Benny said the Fed scale ain't the same as the street scale.
Well, it's also about to try to get you more time. So they're going to inflate the numbers. Okay, that's what you talking about, the football player.
Sam Hurd, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sam Hurd was a good player.
He was a wide receiver, yeah. I think he played the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think he was, yeah. He drove. Man,
he got caught up.
We ain't the first one from Dallas because, down in Texas, that's where a lot of stuff goes on.
Yeah.
And, they got them docks there. It gets a lot of money down there. But what you got coming?
Well, that's what I want to talk about. You was about to go into Kanye West. So what was you going to say?
Well, Kanye West has been trending all week long because he's went on a rampage where he broke up with his girl.
Is it really a rampage?
Well, a rampage meaning that he had incident after incident after incident where he was trending while the Super Bowl was going. See, Kanye West is a genius. See, he finds a way to be relevant.
Mm-hmm.
While you got
it's Greg Robinson. I think he was a lineman.
Okay, you're right. Yeah,
well, go ahead. I'm listening.
He finds a way to trend while they're now. Okay, let's go back to where we started from. Super Bowl.
All right,
they had 102 million people watching.
Mm-hmm.
So with 102 million people paying attention to one thing, that's the best time.
Oh yeah.
To pull the wool over somebody's eyes.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Because I got your attention. 102 million people.
Yeah.
102 million people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got your attention. That's why they run the best commercials. That's why they run the best advertisement and all that, because that's a time where they get a chance to advertise on the big stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It will be equivalent to us turning into something bigger than the Breakfast Club or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you know, or any other podcast, not just the Breakfast Club. We just talk about podcasts that are truly established and had some of the greatest interviews in podcast history.
Yeah.
You know, you got to give shout-outs out to podcasts or your peers or people who are in the same industry that you are, who have been professionally doing stuff. It ain't about whether you like them now. We ain't on that whole shit. That's some whole shit. I don't like them. They ain't on that shit. We talking about professionalism.
Yeah.
We talking about somebody who has orchestrated something on a professional level and has done it and became successful at it, right?
I'm with you.
Created an income and a brand.
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club is a brand.
That is a brand.
They did an interview with the former president of the United States.
Barack Obama.
Of course. Now, whether you like these individuals personally, that's on you.
Right.
We talking about
they built a brand.
What they accomplished from hard work, dedication, and information, and just being consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
So you got to respect that.
Well, this is what I got to ask you. Okay, so he broke up with his girlfriend. All right. Kanye broke up with the girl. You remember the girl we was talking about a couple weeks ago?
Right.
Blasting, you know what I'm saying? Looking good. He broke up with her. Now he's standing in front of a camera with me and Kim, and it's like a stick figure. And they got Pete Davidson with an X on his head and all that.
Right. Yeah.
So is he really tripping, or is he just trying to get attention?
Listen,
what is it? What do you think?
I'm gonna say this about Kanye. Kanye is.
I think he's a genius.
Of course, he's a genius.
You know what he's doing.
Listen, that ain't a motherfucker down there by the fire barrel making all them sound. Everything this boy touched turned into capital.
Yeah.
It turns into U.S. currency. This dude, listen, this dude is now, his personal life is just different from ours because that's the passion that he puts into whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
And the way he thinks is definitely going to be higher than ours because you can tell the way he thinks, that's why he's achieved higher than us because he's thinking way out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people going, man, he crazy. Man, I seen some crazy motherfuckers down on 8th Street.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers ain't got a dime. You know what I'm saying? I seen a crazy motherfucker. Now, Kanye, without a doubt, is different. Right?
I'm with you.
He, without a doubt, to me and you,
yeah,
is peculiar.
Right.
But when you look at what he's been able to do, what everybody else thinking he's peculiar and weird, we need some more peculiar and weird motherfuckers out
well, there. I'm just saying it's starting to, I guess, trickle into his music. He's talking about his woman, his wife, his ex-wife. Is he divorced from her yet?
Well, they
separated.
Divorce is in the process.
Okay. But I'm just saying, like, it's trickling.
I don't think he ever gonna sign a divorce papers. I really don't.
I don't think he will either.
I don't think the way he's going, I think he's one of them kind of people. When he loves something, Slim, he don't know how to let it go. You know, he loves all the way to the end. You know, he got several kids by Kim Kardashian. She ain't gonna never stop looking good, so she always gonna look delicious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can still walk.
And he might not have a strong woman in his life that can kind of calm him down a little bit because he lost his mom and all that. Yeah. So it is a different situation.
Well, at some point in time, whatever you lost, you got to be strong as a man on your own.
True,
you know what I'm saying? You can see one point in time in life, you don't have your mom. Right. You ain't always have your mom.
You ain't always have nobody.
Yeah, exactly. You can always have a wife. You know, it's gonna be some point in time where
you came in alone, you'll come out alone.
Well, you're gonna reach some valleys in your life where only you can figure it out. Right? Now you might figure it out from accepting information from other people, but you still have to do some work yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like when a person stops using drugs, they go to a drug program, they show you how to. You still have to do some things yourself not to use.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, you're going to have to do it your own.
Well, all right. I mean, I just had to ask a question. What was going on with Kanye?
Are you a Kanye fan, though?
I do like Kanye. Yeah. I like the gospel side. I like what he came with, the college dropout and all that. Like, I like all of it. I don't own a pair of his shoes.
Me neither.
I don't think I would ever own a pair of shoes.
Well, I'm gonna definitely get a pair. I've seen a couple pairs I like. Not the new ones.
Tennis shoes? Don't tell me them goofy boots.
No, not them. Oh no, definitely not them Joe's. Not them Joe's Fat Joe had on. Fat Joe looked like he was going to go in the lab and test some motherfucking shit for a virus with them. Hey, Fat Joe, you my man, Slim. Stop wearing all that.
Yeah, you gotta slow down a little bit.
You're a fat boy, Slim. Stay a fat boy, man. Stop wearing all that little. Now, a lot of y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And you get mad at me if you want. Listen, all this skinny jean shit, it wasn't designed for you if you don't have a skinny jean frame.
So I wear skinny jeans. I'm 275 pounds. I can't wear skinny jeans.
No, I'm saying you wear fitted jeans, not skinny jeans.
Right. Okay. So there is a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Okay.
Skinny jeans are tight from your thigh. They're like the ones,
I don't like that.
Like the ones where you got to dig in your pocket
and you got to like do all that.
Yeah, they scratch your knuckles up, knock your diamond off your ring and everything to get in your pocket. You can't keep no more.
Knock your diamond off your ring.
You can't keep more than $60 in your pocket because you need a credit card. Kanye definitely needs a prayer.
Hey, that's our girl there.
Hey, Kanye, what's up, Corinne? Super Corinne. How you been, girl? They are very comfortable and worth it.
Okay.
I like the Kanye shoes, the ones that look like tennis Jones. They got a neon pair I was going to get.
Okay.
Kanye, man, with the average issues and responses just under.
I agree with you with that.
Listen.
I agree with you with that. He's just a regular man.
Listen, what happened?
He's going through some stuff. He got money, but he's a regular guy.
Regular motherfucker worth about $4 billion.
He can still be a regular guy.
Listen,
he still got emotions.
You're always going to be the soul or the spirit of who you are. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Once you get into that other tax bracket and everybody start micro lensing everything you do, you got to learn how to live without letting everybody see. Well, who am I? I don't have that type of money.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so I don't know.
If you're a regular dude,
I couldn't see.
And then you just fell into some money. So you saying if you fall into some money, you just gonna change up?
Well, I think money will change. I'm not one of the ones saying money ain't gonna change.
See,
I'm not. Now I'm not saying. Oh, so you saying
if I fall into 750 million,
you're gonna?
I can't. I've been living this life for 39 years.
Your number will not stay the same.
No, it won't.
Your address will not stay the same.
It won't.
Your parents' address won't not stay the same.
It won't.
Your vehicles won't stay the same.
Definitely won't.
So how the fuck you think you're gonna be?
Because I'm still Deon.
Yeah, you're gonna be Deon. But
so if I go through a heartbreak, I still gotta be. It's still some old passions and feelings.
You have changed.
Money ain't gonna change that.
I ain't say money gonna change everything about you, but it's gonna change a lot about you. Let's not be honest. Listen. Yes.
She said Ye is in control of his money. That's why he's still him. I agree with that.
Let me tell you something. We talked about that, Corinne. Ye is now one thing about his personal life, it does not collide with his business because he is a genius when it comes to business. That's why he got Balenciaga. That's how he got Louis Vuitton. He got all the big brands. Because he got Gap and he got Yeezys. Man, listen. His business savvy is unbelievable.
Right.
The emotional mental don't change. He's still human.
Right.
Hey,
like he still got however he came up, that money ain't gonna change. How many crackheads get clean just because they get money? None. It amplifies.
I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you went through childhood trauma or whatever it is that you went through in your life, if you fall into some money, you still got that same trauma. Yeah, wherever you go, it's following you. The only thing that follows you is you. Wow. No matter where you go in life.
But I'm gonna tell you something. And not just Kanye, just because he might be the loudest of everybody. All them jokers to me changed. All of them. All of them changed. All of them, they got all that money, they all changed. Now, I ain't saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying some of them had to change because a lot of them come up from nothing.
Yeah.
See, you only speaking from your sense. See, because you came up from something. And when I say they come up from nothing, I mean, they might have came from dysfunctional family. Right. Or they might have been, mama alcohol, father drunk, father in jail, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they had to change because they received so much.
Right.
Now, once they got everything, everybody coming at them trying to, man, I need this, I need that. Uncle, now they get uncles and aunts they ain't never heard of.
Right.
So they had to change.
Well, that's why I like Jim Jones so much because he said, man, I came from the gutter, but we made it out of the gutter.
Yeah.
So I'm with that.
Oh, so
I'm just saying that.
So you're a Jim Jones fan.
I do like Jim Jones. Okay. I like the whole Dipset mob. I like anybody that come from, just like I like anybody that come from Riggs Park.
Well, you basically said, I'm gonna say how you can protect yourself because a lot of times, a lot of stuff can be camouflaged, and this ain't got nothing to do with Jim Jones. It could be camouflaged by a person's success.
Yeah,
you just more so focus on the person's story than the individual, because the story really be better than the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The people just get the benefits and the blessings from the actual lessons or what they've been through. The change because people around them change. Of course, you start, man, when you start getting that, you can't run from yourself just because you get rich.
Agreed.
You don't change when they get money. they do what they think they should do with money because no one teaches them how to live with money. Okay.
Well, I agree with that.
Okay, I agree with that.
I mean, if you ain't never really had no money and then you fall into a lot of money, you better have some people who can manage that money. Because you're gonna fry that money.
Well, we ain't talking about the success.
We talked about that already.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the success of the person. Y'all talking about two different things. Then hold on. First, we talking about a person's character.
Okay.
And then we talking about a person's financial status. You ain't gonna get $750 million and you live on Southeast. You're gonna still live on Southeast.
I'm just saying, if let's say you a cruddy dude and this, don't nobody like you. All right, you fall into some money. Is that gonna make him be likable?
Of course it is.
Just because of money?
People are gonna like more of what success shows.
We ain't talking about success. We talking about money.
There are people equating success with money. What do you think they equating success with? He walks a good, strong, moral. Man, they ain't equating that shit. What you see, they go to Forbes list and all that. They can't do Jimmy. The situation has.
Oh, I don't know his situation with his mom. She said this situation with his mama is kind of sussy. So suspect. I don't know that situation. I don't know.
She's talking about when the mom passed away. That's a more.
Is that Jim Jones' mom? That's what?
I wish Corinne's pretty smart. She'll get back. When you talking about Jim? Corinne?
She said Jimmy, so I'm guessing she's talking about Jim Jones.
Oh yeah.
So I like them all. Hold on. I think she just wrote something else. His mom taught him how to kiss.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, some moms. I'm gonna say this. We talk about this too. She talking about Jim Jones. Just because you're a mother don't mean you know how to, or just because you're a mom don't mean you know how to mother a child. You know what I'm saying?
True.
A lot of times.
That's facts.
And that's fathers too. It ain't just about the mom. Sometimes people have a child before they're actually ready to raise them. So in the beginning, you can do some things, you can make mistakes if you got time to correct it. Or after your second child, you become a better parent than the first child.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about that kissing the mouth and all that.
Like I don't know about that.
I'm not a Jim Jones.
I mean, I like the music. Listen, from what I see with him, I'm just saying I don't know anything about that.
Only thing they ever made that I like was bowling.
I like bowling.
I like that joke. That's about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Jim Jones fan.
Yeah.
I respect what he created. Man, one thing about me, if a dude was able to come up from a situation where he was undernourished, underprivileged, under-resourced, and able to come up
and go out and get it.
And he was able to take care of his family and don't hit nobody over the head, don't kill nobody to get what he got. And he got it through hustling.
Yeah.
I respect a hustler.
Yeah.
And when I say what I call hustling don't always have to be a motherfucker soul that.
Right.
It could be somebody stayed to work late. It could be somebody worked 12 hours. It could be somebody to help their grandmother. It could be somebody, hustling.
They grind.
Hustling basically just means putting extra effort into what you're doing to make you great.
Yeah.
People think hustling means, he was selling that shit. He sold it. Nah. Hustling is the effort that you put into what you're doing to become great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
That's hustling to me.
I'm with you.
So I got to respect the dude to come out the gutter and end up higher now. Now, I ain't going to respect. You done robbed some grandma. You done embezzled some people.
Hustling is grinding.
Yeah, hustling is grinding. I know.
With that.
I'm a hustler. So I know what hustling is. I've been the dude that been behind the gun for years, been put up against where you had nothing and come out. I'm just saying I done been
shining like a diamond.
I'm gonna do that. Marianne's son gonna get him some money because it's not.
Get him some money.
And ain't gonna have to suffer some things. You're gonna go through some things.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna lose some money, where you're gonna get crossed and all that.
Yeah.
But all those are lessons. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you deal with it.
Well, that is. So I gotta ask you this because I really want your perspective on this. I don't have entertainment news up. I gotta write it up. But Wendy Williams, we gotta go to Wendy Williams right now. Wendy Williams files for a restraining order against Wells Fargo. They froze all her bank accounts on the grounds that they believe that she has dementia. Should she have access to her money that she earned?
Well,
because of what somebody else says that you got. Well, they're saying that she got dementia, so she can't touch her money.
Well,
because they really protecting themselves on that.
Well, to be honest.
So, what you think about that?
Wendy Williams, we don't know her health situation.
So it's cool then?
No, we can't go on all that speculation, but we know it's serious. because she's been removed from a show that she built.
True that.
And she's been replaced with Sherry Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd is the new.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's been replaced with Sherry Shepherd, who is the new permanent host, which Wendy Williams also didn't sign off on. She wanted to be able to come back to the show when she recovers from whatever illness that she has. She's being blackballed. She's done something she can't undo.
Oh,
here we go.
Well, see, that's more speculation,
back,
though.
But that's back to how that's speculation, guesstimation, estimation.
Yeah.
See, that's niggeration. So what you doing?
But do you think that the bank should be able to?
Of course not.
Because she has not been professionally diagnosed with dementia. So how did
the bank get the records anyway about her medical history?
Her money is in the bank.
Well, they still don't have nothing to do with her medical history. That's what I'm
saying. How that work? Might be some HIPAA stuff.
Well, maybe.
She's suing them.
Maybe in order for that to happen, Deon, whoever has the power of attorney of her or is in charge of her estate might have made that call. She might have went to the bank and was making some irrational.
They saying straight like this. Okay, you got $17 million in the bank. You get the lunch. They say, Ernest McCray now has dementia. We freezing all his bank accounts to stop him from spending any more of his money that he's earned from the All Over the Place podcast.
Yeah, well, they might.
So you good with that? You don't feel as though you have dementia. The bank does, so they freeze your accounts.
Well, they can't. Well, she gonna have to go through. It's a legal.
She
process.
going through court now. I'm just saying.
She gonna have to go through a legal process.
Yeah.
But I'm guaranteeing.
She said, "Okay, I was going to ask how the bank know what she." That's what I said, Tish.
Listen,
take all the bread or the freezer account.
What happened, Tish? We can use our common sense. See, some things you gotta use common sense. Somebody has power attorney of her estate. Now
go like that, you saying?
They probably told the bank, look, don't allow her to come down. She's been diagnosed.
What's up, Eric?
Hey, Eric, what's happening? She's been diagnosed. That's like I can call. I'm the head of Deon's estate. I'll be down in the bank in the morning, show you the documents, show the manager or whoever, the highest manager, and say, man, do not allow her, freeze her money because she's been making erratic withdrawals. Do not allow her to take money or transfer money because she's not medically sued. That's the only way that somebody can freeze, because they can't just say, the bank can't just assume your health. It has to be somebody that's notified the bank that's over top of her power of attorney.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just say, no way that they should have froze her account.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you this.
They shouldn't have done that.
If you have $30 million in the bank.
That's my money.
Right. I'm not saying it is. That's your money. And you're going back and forth to the bank every day getting $5,000. They said, man, Deon tripping, man. He been lunch. Man, he been having parties at the job. And he just, I don't know, the money tripping him out.
That's my money.
Right. But that's the money. What we going back to what you were talking about with the Kanyes. The money has lunched you out. So now you have people, your mother and your mother and your father.
Yeah.
Is who a power of attorney. And went down the bank and said, look, these is
what's up, Mike?
Hey, Michael Hart, how you doing? These are his medical records. Do not allow him to withdraw any more money until we get stuff situated with his medical situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody like that can do it. Somebody with power.
Well,
just because it's your money, you don't.
I don't think the banks should be able to freeze your money.
They can't, Deon, you ain't listening. They can't freeze your money
unless somebody got proof, is what you're saying.
People that's worth over $40 and $50 million, they have people that's in charge in case they die. They have people that's in charge of stuff like that.
Especially big time, yeah.
Exactly. It's like called power. It's a power of attorney or power in charge of their estate or whatever. You think you're gonna have $50 million and ain't nobody in case something happens to you, who gonna be in charge of your stuff? Yeah. You take care of that before that happens to you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You already got your money. I'm sure right now, we talked about that 2 or 3 shows ago. We talked about insurance policies and all that. It's the same thing.
I'm with you.
Now, somebody in her camp knows that she's in a bad mental state, because if she wasn't, Deon, they wouldn't removed her from a show and replaced her.
Yeah, she got replaced.
She got replaced with a new host.
So she ain't coming back.
Well, I'm not saying that.
No, she's not coming back. Is it still called the Wendy Williams Show?
Yeah, it's called the Wendy Williams Show.
But hosted by the girl until they can find a new way to call it what it is.
No, they said this is what they said. Sherry Shepherd is the new permanent host of the Wendy Williams show. Now, if
so they're gonna fade her out.
If something happens down the line where Wendy can come back, she can come back. But if she's not able to come back, then they're gonna change the name to the Sherry
Shepherd show. Right. That's what they're going to end up doing.
So they're still playing poker with the name because the name is still what's getting people to watch.
Right.
So now Wendy Williams is probably saying, hold up, you ain't gonna use my name without me receiving some type of, because Lord knows she might still be receiving a check.
We don't know. Definitely receiving a check.
We don't know. We don't know her financial state. That they have people that manage their money. Right. Anyway, when they're not sick, they're not going to know the bank like the regular person anyway. Right.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's right for them to freeze her money.
That's what she get for being in every. Now you know what? A lot of people say what's going on with Wendy Williams is called karma from her being part of the destruction in people's lives. Like she went out to Mary J. and all that, went out to Whitney Houston and all. You know, she went out to several icons. I just saw Fat Joe and Remy Ma on their last week. Yeah, but they said everybody said that they did good. But that was too New Yorkish. Right. So I think they wanted to go in another direction because Wendy Williams is from New York. So I think they wanted to go in another direction. And Sherry Shepherd received higher views and reviews than Wendy.
Say that again?
Sherry Shepherd received higher views
than Wendy Williams?
Than the Wendy Williams show. That's what was.
Oh, yeah, they definitely going to change that name.
So they say. And then we can't always believe what they tell us. You know what I'm saying? Because they told us they was going to give us some land and all that. After we done tilled that motherfucker for 400 years. We ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? But some people did receive land and all that. What time is it, man?
It's 8:58. We got that. So you know what we getting ready to hit on.
Okay.
You know we getting ready to hit on because I'm typing it up right now. We got a great question. Somebody sent me earlier. It was kind of funny. So I'm a put it out there, but I'm gonna type it up. So just talk while I type this up. You gotta do some talking. Run the show. Okay. You gotta run the show. Give me 2 minutes while I type this up.
All right.
Keep them.
Okay. Where we going?
Keep them listening.
Since we're on entertainment news, Antonio Brown has been hired by Kanye West to be the president of, what do they call it? What is that show? Donda whatever. Donda Sports or whatever. He has hired I'm getting ready to pull it up now. I got a couple of articles. Let me find these. Let me just go back to because I wrote the notes down and it's in my phone. It's in my phone.
So he's getting ready to be running Donda Sports, is what you're saying. Julius Bonds, I'm in the building. What's happening, Julius?
Okay.
So Tiff said, I agree with Mike. It's definitely her karma.
Right. Right. A lot of people agree with that. And also,
Michael Bettany wants to know where you're getting your info from.
What info?
I don't know. Whatever you don't
Michael, well, you got to look it up. You got to look up. You see, you don't read every day. All you do is look at speedometers and shit. You know what I mean? Look at it, see if you're going over the speed. Yeah, you just look and see if you're speeding. Man, you got to read. Man, you got to read. Also, what's going on? We had Burn Island trying to buy the Denver Broncos.
We didn't even hit that. We got to hit that Thursday.
Burn Island, he's supposed to be trying to bend. Now
hopefully we can get a black.
Now they talked about another black owner trying to buy the Denver Broncos. I think it was because
the richest black man in the U.S.
Because which column is trying to buy something with the Yankees.
Okay.
A-Rod.
He ain't buying the Yankees.
No. It's something that they have.
Steinbrenner's on that.
Yeah, A-Rod. And AD and Snoop beefing about, and he was saying this, AD and Snoop, they beefing about
Anthony Davis, AD?
Right. Okay. Snoop saying that AD was going soft. And
because, Snoop is a
how y'all
great
feel
friend.
about Steph Curry looking sweet in the museum design tennis shoes? Oh,
he looked good.
And we get a shout out to our homies.
I gotta go get me that sweatsuit.
I gotta go past.
Got to go past
the museum. Museum shit looking so. Man, but listen, it's guys out my neighborhood.
There's a lot of people that's about to get on museum.
Yeah, well, museum.
That was a big statement that Steph Curry
one
made.
thing I like about the museum understand business. They have been in business for a while.
Okay.
A lot of people think they just did that one thing and they blew up.
Yeah.
They have been there 7 years. I think 7 years. So they have been working.
Hey Tish, that museum don't tell.
Tish would also repost. They also did. They had a van. Curtis Binion could tell you a lot about that. They had a van and they had the Fila. They did the first thing with Fila. And I was really proud of Steph Curry because a lot of people were saying, "Damn, why Durant ain't wear it?" Why somebody from the DMV? Because you got to realize it's a difference between the DMV and DC.
Right.
So a lot of times you're gonna get assistance in DC from out of town.
Yeah.
So because Steph Curry stepped right in.
All right, I'm with you.
You don't see. Sometimes it ain't about geographical shit.
Yeah.
As long as a motherfucker look like us helping them, we got to take the help where it comes from.
There it is. I hope we can get our man Dog because we got a great question tonight that came through earlier tonight. What's up, Brian Lamont? Hey, Brian, I hope that was you that sent me a friend request and not somebody else. If it was, you could say, yeah, it was me. I'm good. I did accept it. So, we now friends on Facebook. Cool. But I know sometimes people be getting hacked.
Well, yeah, Brian got a new page. So it is.
Oh, okay. So it might have been him.
Yeah, it's him.
So, all right. Hopefully we get Dog on because I got a wild question here. It came through earlier. I'm going to post it. I'm going to let you read it out loud.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, hold on. Somebody just says, Brian said, yeah, it was me. All right, cool. So we good. Here's a question for you. There it is.
How do you handle your sexual encounter if they have an odor before sex? Oh, wow. Well, with those questions like that, the average person.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
The average person goes.
Okay, time out. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
So this is the first time you've been with that person.
It's the first time you've been with the person.
Or you've been with that person for a while.
It's the first time y'all have gotten intimate.
Well, a person. It depends on how fast she is and all that shit.
So you can look back. So you can look past that.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying the individual. And she fat as a motherfucker. A lot of motherfuckers say,
and she blasted up.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers hold it nose in the pillow and nail her motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
See, Michael Bentley, he not going for it.
A lot of dudes will say that, but if she look like Lala, got a body like Lala.
But if that don't smell like tuna, then what?
And like Tish said, that's the same thing with a woman. If she smelled the dude, if he's not really smelling good.
If you got them salty balls.
Well, how would they know he has salty balls?
I'm just saying if it's stink.
Hold up, Deon.
Or if the girl smelling like tuna fish, then what?
Well,
if it ain't smelling right, some people call it a squiddy bob. You know what a squiddy bob is?
No.
Somebody told me this is a squiddy bob. You touch the situation and then you do like that.
Yeah,
that's a squiddy bob.
Well, a lot of people.
If that squiddy bob ain't hitting on nothing, you got to get up out of there.
A lot of people, that was usually the old way that people get the quick sniffer. You know what I'm saying? Now, you younger, by the time they get their clothes off, it's too late.
Quick sniffer.
Yeah, they get a quick blower. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what you doing? No, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty,
a quick blower.
Shorty, all right.
Oh my God. Charlotte, this is my first boss ever. When I used to work for the Defense Department, I was 19 years old. That is my boss. Charlotte Baltimore, that is my girl. Charlotte, you got to call me, Charlotte.
Well, she can call
202. Charlotte, hit me on the thing. Charlotte, man, Charlotte, I ain't going to say we used to do at work, but we used to do a whole lot at work, watching movies. We used to watch Friday. Don't worry about all that. But I got to ask this question. I know, Charlotte, I got to call you. I got to hit you up. How do you handle that situation?
Well, we're adults. This is an adult show.
Mm-hmm.
Average person won't be dealing with nobody that has a foul odor because they don't know what.
How did you? If it's the first encounter, Slink, it's the first encounter. You didn't smell it.
So what are you saying? You smelling her underarms?
No, okay.
Or you smelling her sexual parts?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't say
underarms ain't. Yeah, we talking about before sex. Okay. We talking about getting into it. We talking about.
Well, once you done, if it's wet, you stroking. If you in?
No, you ain't get in yet.
Oh,
they done took the clothes off. and it's like some booth.
Oh nah. I thought you were talking about you stirred it with the spoon, and all of a sudden that motherfucker starts thinking. Because sometimes motherfucker got
stirred it with a spoon. What that mean?
I'm talking about, you got the spoon in your pants. But I'm saying, what I'm saying
is crazy.
Look here,
see, Bear said just go for what you know.
Listen, what I'm saying to you.
That's what I'm saying, Frank. How would you handle that, Frank?
Man, everybody know if you get a woman, and I don't care how.
But what if it's a guy then?
Listen,
we gotta go both ways.
If you get a woman,
she should get in the shower.
Fuck how fat she is. Now, if she take her jeans off and you like, what the fuck? And you immediately like got a number 3 from McDonald's, that fish sandwich, that fish meal. You like, what the fuck? And you're like, man, what the fuck? Hold on. Turn the TV back on. You gonna do something.
Hey, Big Bass, what's happening? All right, we definitely got hit up. We got hit clutch up. Hold on, Big Bass. Hold on, time out. You said what now? If it's a number 3 from where?
If it's a number 3 from McDonald's, that fish meal. Man, you see, because I'm gonna say this too.
So do you get up and leave? Listen, tell me that.
When you're grown, you don't deal with nobody that has any type of odor. Now, when you were younger, you might have been pressed and you were like, man, she fat as shit. Younger, you got your morals a little lower.
Okay.
Some people, not me when I was 20. Shut up. You ain't doing the same shit you was doing when you was 20. Oh, I got some stinky
Let me see what Dana said. If he seems like an overall clean person and just maybe having a bad day, I'd run a romantic bath for us and then get a phone call and let him get himself together. Okay.
Right. See, Dana knows she want that dick. That's why I like about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Dana done figured out a way to
get your head knocked off.
Dana done figured out, man, we gonna wash that joint down. He might have been in the gym or something. That nigga working with something. So I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to say. It's the same thing.
She gonna write us up. She gonna write us up for that.
It's the same thing with a dude. Dude talking, man, I'm gonna get up and leave. But he like, man.
Well, Michael Betty said he'll get up and leave.
The average dude is gonna get up and leave. But if she fat as a motherfucker, she fat as a motherfucker. We're like, baby, come on, let's go get in the shower. He gonna try to car wash that motherfucker. I'm gonna get that motherfucker and turn to the Riggs Road car wash.
And Joe on the corner.
He gonna try to get that joke because he in his mind he's saying,
I heard it all
I know some soap and water can fan this fish down.
Right.
Some good dove can kill his fish smell. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So okay. You go and you take your shower. All right. So I'm gonna keep it going. You go get your shower. You already didn't smell what you smell. You go get the shower. You thinking everything cool. Y'all get it going, and the smell comes back.
That's some gonorrhea pussy. See, if you can't listen, trust me, I'm 58. If you take her in the shower and wash her down, and you come back and you get the beating that motherfucker clean up, you start smelling the same fish sandwich, that's some gonorrhea pussy. That's what you call rough and ready for real. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go nowhere. Listen.
You're down the wharf.
Like I'm with Dana Kelly. I'm more inclined like Dana Kelly. Okay. You get with an individual. They're sexy and you really on them.
We're going to get the line. But let's open up the lines. But go ahead. We're going to open up the lines, y'all, so y'all can give us a call. If you want to give us a call on this.
And you don't have to state
who the number right. You don't have to state who you are.
You don't have to say who you are. You can just speak your piece.
There we go. We got about 10 minutes for calls, y'all. Call the number right there, 202-316-2687. The question is, I'm going to pull it back up. How do you handle your sexual, if you get into a sexual encounter and they not smelling right?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what he's saying. His church.
Did I over-explain that?
No, he got 5 church members listening. He's still trying to be on the deacon board. Listen, he basically saying, man, if you met a broad and she fat as a motherfucker, you got to play with a pussy, but you smell your hand.
You squiddy bobbed it.
Your hand smell like a fish sandwich at McDonald's. You like, would you still hit her? Same thing with a girl. If you win this pants, unzip this joint, start jacking that joint, stretching that joint out like a slinky. Like, damn, this boy working with a rod, but you feel like, whoa, this motherfucking joint smell like butt. You know what I'm saying? What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do?
The phone call. I mean, the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open, y'all. 202, call in live, 202-316-2687. If it ain't smelling right, male or female, we got to call our man.
Okay.
Let's see if he answers. We got to call our man. We ain't going to say his name. We just got to call our man.
Okay.
We got to call our man. Hopefully he answers because he going to give us. Hold on. Did you put it on? Oh, it's not connected.
Yeah, I told you got to connect.
Oh. Tell him we got to call him right back. Oh, call him right back. I'm connected.
Go
ahead. Finish saying what you're saying.
What I was saying is, and that's for male or female. And I think, listen, let's be honest. Listen, if we're not going to be honest on here, then I don't want you honest. I don't want your answer because I'm 58 years old, and when I was younger, everybody and all young women didn't know how to properly take care of themselves. But I was so excited just to get a chance to be with them.
We good.
I actually, was in denial about the odor. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean you was in denial?
Because you want to get in, so you kind of like.
So you smell something, you was like, I ain't even gonna worry about.
Yeah. You Stevie Wonder that shit. You don't see that shit. You don't see everything happens for a reason. We would have been put out of that place.
You might be right, too.
Listen. What I'm telling you is, it's some things.
So you said that you Stevie Wondered it.
I'm saying that I had been with a woman when I was younger, in my teens, at her pussy stank. And I was so excited about being able to have it because that was like the first couple times.
So you just went on?
I went in because I was excited. But as I got older, you start developing certain kinds of morals and standards for who you'll be with.
There go our man.
Y'all what?
We might got to make a phone call because there's a lot going on. Dog just hit. He just came in. He said, I didn't know y'all was on. Listen, we were supposed to be where we were supposed to be at tonight, but hey, it is what it. We in the studio. Still with y'all.
Man, we with y'all. We gonna bring the show.
Regardless.
Yeah, we great. Might, and we ain't gonna put no more. We ain't gonna say no more about where we're gonna be. Yo. What's up, Slim?
Let's get to it, Slim. What man y'all was on tonight, man?
Yeah. We got a great question for you tonight.
Yeah, we got a great question, man.
I'm gonna let Slink ask because he asked it better than me because I'm a church boy.
I don't know if you reading the screen. Deon, he ain't trying to get put out the Glee Club and shit. You know what I'm saying? My man on Deacon board, they talking about dogging him and everything. So, I ain't on no motherfucking Deacon board.
That's right. Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm saying, how do you handle an encounter? And I know how do you meet a girl? Okay, dog. You meet a girl, Slim. She bad as a motherfucker, right? You've been messing with her. You've been messing with her for a while. Now it's time to hit. She peel her motherfucking pants down, and all you smell is that number 3 fish sandwich from McDonald's.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
So what you do?
Man, when you're younger, you go in and get that pussy.
Yeah, that's right.
Ain't all that so that shit. But I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, man. As I got older, I had to fake that cram joint on him. Oh shit, that cram! Oh, I had to fake that cram joint. That joint was vicious, man.
That's what I was.
So you got up out of there is what you're saying.
No, but I'm telling Deon is when you're younger and we
talking about 30 years old, Slink.
If you're 30 years old, you don't supposed to do that. Everybody know you.
No.
Man, you got a stinky pussy girl at 30 years old. She need to be out the bedroom. We talking about one of your first few encounters. You know what I'm saying?
You going in?
Yeah, well, you so excited because you just learned how to get your hump mojo right. You ain't ready.
You going in?
People be thinking they got their fuck game right after the first two or three times they've been in. Unless you had a girlfriend your first time you hit, and she gave it to you 50 times. Your fuck game ain't nothing, man. Your first couple times, you ain't on point. Like say if you start having sex at 17, when you, Deon? When you first start having sex? 17 years old. Okay, me too. 17. Man, my fuck game was terrible. If I look back at it now, when I tried to eat the pussy, I tried to eat out the pussy like a bowl of Bishop Crisfield. I ain't even know you supposed to eat the clit. You know what I'm saying, Slim? I went inside my whole man. Well, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about eating pussy, man. I was eating that shit like a bowl. I thought they were saying eat inside the pussy. I was a yuck eating motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, Slim?
Man, look, guess who told me I eat the pussy? A dyke.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
a dyke bitch told man, eat the pussy, so on, like that's who told me.
Right. And see, a lot of times when you first start off, A lot of people don't want to admit how inexperienced they were. That's how a lot of people suffer from teenage pregnancy, because they was inexperienced. Because a lot of people, a lot of us got lucky. We had sex without a condom, didn't receive a disease, or we didn't get nobody pregnant. We got lucky.
Right.
We got lucky because we damn sure wasn't ready to have no child when the average person had sex on here.
Okay. Right.
So a lot of us got lucky.
Yeah.
So we should be thanking God just for allowing us to be able to understand. Somebody said,
how to work what you got to work.
Huh?
I guess. I mean, how to get experience.
Yeah, because after when you first got some pussy, you know what the first thing you try, you go tell a motherfucker I got me some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that fuck that secret shit. I gotta let somebody know. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Exactly.
Motherfucker run down he'll run to the wreck, sweating like, man, what's wrong with you? Slim, I fuck Sherry, man. You know what I'm saying? What? They're like, what the fuck you lying like? Nah, Slim. I'm telling you, man, look at my pants. Motherfucker had pussy all on the zipper and everything, because he done hurry up put it.
But hold up. The first time I got burnt, I'm in the bathroom taking a piss.
Listen.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that's real. Go ahead, give it to the first.
Give it to the people, man. Give it to the
My brother was like, what the fuck wrong with you? I don't know what the fuck, man. My shit burning like a motherfucker. Man, you gotta go to the clinic, man. You got burnt. Yeah, that shit real.
And see,
I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I ain't got but one brother. You know what I mean? Older brother.
It was good. I mean, I guess you had to get that.
And you didn't know, dog, because you were inexperienced.
Yeah.
Now, if something like that, and one thing about us, we know our bodies so well. We're so familiar with our bodies now. If anything familiar happens, a motherfucker get a little tingle. We like, man, something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the doctor because the average motherfucker he got hospitalization. He gonna get his Johnson checked on. He'll let his
man.
Motherfucker let his ear get packed with 50 pounds of wax. It won't go nowhere. But his jaw get deleted. He gone.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Yes, sir. You gonna get that Joe prick, man. All that old bullshit.
Motherfucker,
once that Joe leave, it's over. Man, you might as well take the tags off the car. Turn it to DMV. It's over.
And just like a woman, if anything's wrong, if a woman is
slow down.
If a woman is very familiar with her body, if she gets to like something ain't feeling right, she using the bathroom, she getting an extra little sizzle, or you know what I'm saying? The average woman is going like something ain't right. I'm going to the bathroom too many times, or that's how a lot of women know they're pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
true.
That shit real.
Shady Grady checking in. Okay.
We had to ask you the question.
We had to ask you, man, because we know you was going to give it to us.
Yeah, because we knew you was waiting on that 9 o'clock, but you didn't even know we was on it.
I didn't know y'all was on. I didn't know y'all was
chill
on.
for Valentine's Day.
Because I seen the phone ring one time and went out. I said, hold up, man. Let me go check the Jones season. Y'all on the motherfucker. I didn't know y'all was on.
Yeah, we on.
Yeah, we on. So you got to check the show tomorrow because we've been talking about a lot of stuff.
Right now, Philly is getting gutted by 40.
Oh, shit. I'm on my ticket. God damn it, man.
Philly getting gutted. Man, dog, we holler back at you. Step. Thanks for tuning in.
I love y'all, man.
You, man.
Hey, I'm listening to the rest of the show, my nigga.
All right, mate.
All right.
Joker and Sizzle. Joker says Sizzle. Yeah, well, I'm just saying that, that just goes to show you the time frame from when you're young to when you get a little age. Like Deon, he's 38 years old.
I'm 39 now.
39 years old. Okay, Deon's 39. Now, you can go back to when you were 17 years old. You were so inexperienced when you actually had sex with a girl, because she wasn't a woman.
Right.
She was a girl, because when I had sex with a girl, it was different. That I didn't know what I was doing.
True.
My main goal was just to have intercourse.
Right.
I knew what they said you're supposed to do. Hump, 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 hump.
Right.
And once you get in,
you get that feeling.
Yeah, once you actually get in, I think your instincts take over. Because we was born to breed and have sex. That's why we was created. You know what I'm saying? To create. We were proactive. You know what I'm saying? In creation. So once you actually get in, even if you haven't had experience, you understand. I'm supposed to go in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's kind of nature.
It's nature, right?
Yeah, you're gonna automatically know how to do
right
that.
Now, whether or not how good you are,
right,
or how for the first time, that's something different.
Yeah, that's something altogether different. You have to like watch some stuff or whatever it is that you did. So our question on Thursday, this is gonna be our question on Thursday. The greatest song to make love to.
Oh man, I don't know what that's a doozy.
That's a doozy.
That's a doozy. I like a lot of songs. Matter of fact,
if you could name one right now, what would it be?
Oh man, I can't do it.
You know what?
I can't do it.
I'm gonna go with D'Angelo. How does it feel?
I can't.
I'm trying to tell you that D'Angelo John was vicious.
I can't. I know so many songs that's in my head. I can't even get into who I think because I know so many songs.
Yeah. See, you might go old school, you go new school.
Right.
See, me, that's around my era.
Well,
so
listen, we got a
late
couple.
90s, 2000s.
Let's talk about a couple of events we got.
Okay,
going
let's
on.
talk about them now. Let's get them out.
Let me go to this.
All Over the Place podcast will be back Thursday night. That's one event right there.
Right.
I don't know where we're gonna be at, but we will be on your Facebook Live.
Yeah, let's talk about.
That's where we're gonna be at.
A home.
Oh, look, they already answered it. Dog said, R. Kelly, it seems like you ready.
Okay. All right. That's right. Give him some
Music
chance.
Soul Child. So Beautiful. That's a really good song, Sheena. Music Soul Child is actually my favorite artist.
Well, Music Soul Child was supposed to be
I Want You by Marvin Gaye. That's another one. Huh? Music Soul Child is going against Anthony Hamilton right now.
Yeah.
Right now. So Dana Kelly said, Lord have mercy. What does that mean? Is that a song you're singing or what?
Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run a shout out to the sister who has been hustling very hard.
All right,
you can go to her Facebook page. She's also one of the CEOs of Official Bag Ladies. She's a homie. She's from Michigan Park. Very talented sister. She's hustling. If you look on her page, Dana Dane.
Okay.
She has a play coming, stage play coming. And I will be attending. I got to support the sister because I know she's a talented sister.
Is there, does she have like something that we can share it out to or what?
Yeah, you can share it on your page.
Let me know. Let me know the name so I can share it to our page.
Okay, I'm sharing right now. The name of it is A Woman's Love. It's on her page, the stage play. It's A Woman's Love. And
they haven't even started playing yet, so we on time. They might even come out to 9:30.
Right, yeah.
So
get your tickets now. You don't have to miss this. Congratulations, Dana Dane. I'm so proud of you. Dana Dane is feeling proud. Okay, Brenda Hicks. It says tickets are now on sale for my upcoming stage play at A Woman's Love at Bethesda Blues Jazz Club.
Okay, so listen. For all of y'all that's watching us right now, I will make sure that I push that out. Make sure y'all get some tickets. Also, upcoming event this Sunday. I'm going to push this out to our man, Chris Davis of the Vibe Band. His birthday is Sunday.
Where's
it's at the Capitol Restaurant in Lanham. I think it's a part of a hotel right there, right where 95.5 used to be at, across from the Red Lobster right there in Lanham. The Capitol Restaurant. I don't know what time it is. I have to find out what that is, but you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. Also, y'all can hit our page for that too. Chris Davis of the Vibe Band. It's his birthday. He turned 41. Just talked to him earlier today. So make sure if y'all can make it, y'all ain't gotta go to work on Monday. Y'all can come party with the Vibe Band.
Also,
I will be there too.
Today was the last day of vaccination cards being revealed to patrons. Also, February 25th, there will be no indoor masks.
Thank you, Tish, the Old Bay Street.
Yeah, that is the Old Bay Street. There will be no indoor masks. And
in DC.
In DC. It's already in other places. And we would like to thank everybody for tuning in. And we want to take a
Hey, Renee.
How you doing, Renee? We want to thank everybody
we
want to thank everybody who's been supporting us all up until this time, because we got so much work to do. It's going to get warm.
Yeah.
We're going to start moving around. And when we start moving around, we're going to have some nice events, man. So everybody that's been with us, y'all know y'all on the front row. Thank Letitia Smith for inviting her sweet honey and her daughter. And
yes, indeed.
She went with the chilling thing. We would love her.
Thank you for everybody that actually
donated
sent some money and donated. Yes,
to the young girl that was on our page.
Yep.
We was very proud of, what's her name? Nakia.
Yeah. It was Zakiya?
Zakaya.
Yep.
Zakaya. We pronounced her name wrong.
We might be.
So Tish, how you spell her name?
Zakaya. I think it's Zakaya.
Yeah,
I'm almost certain it is now.
Zakaya. Whatever it is, this little girl is multi-times
very. But we thank you. We thank her for sending us a video too, thanking us.
Man, look,
so
we gonna do
for the kids, man.
One thing about us, we gonna make sure that
we trying to. Yeah, she said it's Zakiya.
Okay.
Yeah, so
we're going to make sure that anybody that's from out our neighborhood or out any parts of DC, man, we're going to shout. We don't do no hating. We do spread the love.
Like if you love us, we love y'all.
Like my man, my homie got a clothing store, spread the love. And sometimes that's just what you got to do.
What street is that?
That's on Rhode Island Avenue, right across the street from the museum. And get to the museum. And get to his and hers which is a new restaurant with Paul. What's Paul's name? Paul. I might have to get him on Paul Weinstock.
Okay.
Also has Fun It Up on Rhode Island Avenue. We got to start shouting out to Black.
Make sure that y'all. It's still Black History Month. It should be Black History Year, but make sure y'all go and support our man out Waldorf. Brewster's Ice Cream. Go get some ice cream, man.
Brewster's Ice Cream.
Go to Mixing Sweets. Gotta go out Mixing Sweets.
Also support
go to Mason's and get a haircut.
Yeah, you come there. What's Tish's cousin name? Shantae Smith's.
Cuisine. Yeah. Chef Shantae. Life of the Party. That's Black. That's Black owned.
Life of the Party. We also have Tasha Ladybug, who was all the credit queen and the real estate.
Yes, indeed.
Also support my sister, Patrice Coleman, who also is a realtor. We got a lot of great realtors. I haven't had a chance to talk to them, but I'm promoting.
We gotta get our man Goose back on too.
Yeah, also promote Goose, he's just a guru.
Yeah.
You know, he starting to lay them golden eggs, that goddamn Goose. Starting to lay them golden eggs. Also support my nephew, Sean.
Yes, indeed.
With his sweets. What's the name of his sweets he got down there?
I can't remember the name of it, but that's right down there in Hydesville. Make sure
right around the
Reliable Air and Duck. I thank you, Eric. Is that you? Reliable Air and Duck? Reliable
Air and Duck with Eric Lewis also.
Yes, indeed.
Who also helps who contributes to any cause that's the right cause.
Now, why I can't say Black History
Month, Black History, period. That's true. Yeah.
So what should we say?
Well, we just, that's another thing. So sometimes European psychology, we repeat so much of what has been put in our head.
Okay. Hey, Eric, you got to come on now, because I didn't know that was Reliable Air and Duck was you. Now that I know, I got a Air and Duck man.
Yeah, and Duck also.
There we go.
As people want to know, Air and Duck, that will also change the breathing in your house. So you get your ducts clean. It also reduces pollution.
Yep.
And moths and all kinds of dust mites and all that. Because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't never had y'all ducts clean. Y'all still worry about them goddamn mice on the goddamn floor. They worry about what's on the floor more than they don't care what's coming through the ducts. They try to catch that motherfucking rat running around that motherfucker. But it's cool though. We fuck with you. We got, man, I know plenty of motherfuckers I fuck with. I went over the house, man. Went over there with a motherfucker. A whole block of it.
Hey, well, man, we had a great time. We did this with no breaks. We gave them 2 straight hours.
But that's why I love them.
That's why we love y'all.
We love y'all. Love is something you have to put out, and then you'll receive it. I want to thank everybody. I also want to thank the people again up at Post 41.
Yes, indeed. Gotta thank
for allowing us to broadcast in a very nice atmosphere.
Yep.
One thing about
you was up there early, so we're still going up there.
We're still going up there. Yeah, we got meetings up there, so you never know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But we always leave in peace, and we want to learn. We want to tell everybody a new slogan from all over the place. Podcast is the youngins put them guns down before you get late, and learn to love instead of hate.
Ooh, I like that. Say it one more time.
It's a new. I'm gonna close y'all out with this. It's for all my youngins. I ain't even gonna say youngins.
Everybody.
For all my shooters.
Okay.
All my shooters. Put them guns down before you get late. Learn to love instead of hate.
There it is, y'all.
I love
Thank y'all for watching, man.
Thanks for all the support, man.
Yes, indeed.
We'll be right back at y'all Thursday.
Thursday night, 2 nights from now, man.
And we will have a guest.
You sure we got a guest?
Yeah, we got a guest.
If not, we are the guests. How about that?
We got a guest.
Come holler at us.
Yeah, we got a guest coming. Y'all guest seekers.
And gun watchers.
Deon got tripped out of this motherfucker. Love it, Slink. Yeah, that's what we got to do, Renee. We got to learn to love instead of hate, baby. We got to stop all that killing. I'm tired. I felt so bad about the lady that caught the stray bullet. Beautiful sister. Shout out to her family.
Yes, indeed.
They left
special
behind.
Prayer too.
Answers won't be their life will never be the same. Yeah. Let's pray for them, y'all.
Yep.
Pray for everybody, man.
Well, we're gonna see y'all Thursday, man. Hopefully y'all had a good time with us. We had a good time with y'all.
All my shooters, put the guns down before you get late. Learn to love instead of hate. Peace.
There it is.
I feel myself up in the zone. Say